Hey everyone, this is Brett, host of the Untrainables. Figured I'd make a quick impromptu video. There's going to be more of an official video out next week answering some of the questions that you have for the show. But once in a while take a look at the comments and I always talk a lot about how a certain kind of mindset isn't fostering growth or change in dogs. And what I find is people who think that way tend to feel that a dog treating everyday life experiences as their potential demise and carrying that through their entirety of their lives is better than putting them through a little uncomfortable stress to accept a concept which is an everyday thing that is not going to be their demise. That rational way of thinking I just don't understand why people in a certain way, mind frame, or an emotional way of thinking can't see it that way, that rational thought of, wouldn't you want to improve a dog's quality of life by condensing a little discomfort? And it's not about pain, it's just them accepting a concept that they normally wouldn't that is usually going to be best for them. So, I've been reading, there's a few comments that talk about how the dog has the tongue flicks and they're so uncomfortable and I'm using choker chains. Well, I never use a choke chain. I haven't used a choke chain in 2 decades. Using a star mark collar. And actually, a dog has to feel a little bit of uncomfortable sensations to accept something without a reaction to learn that it's okay. So through the process, day after day, they will actually learn to accept it and see it as the norm. Some dogs will never learn to love a hairbrush or something that's going to be taking care of their grooming or their everyday needs, but they should learn to feel accepting of it without a reaction where they're fighting off tooth and nail. So for anyone that made a comment thinking that the dogs were stressed or uncomfortable, well, of course the dog had to be stressed or uncomfortable to accept something, because the alternative was at first sight of something like a hairbrush or other elements of the dog's life that were out of control. The dog was fighting for survival when there was absolutely no need for that. So to turn off the emotions and see what's really going on and see how the growth process works, and that goes for us as humans. Anything that you want to do to change or improve your life or foster growth, you're going to have to go through uncomfortable to get to the improvement. That's just how life works. And unfortunately, not everything is based on safe spaces or sunshines and unicorns. I'm sorry to break the news to you folks. Anyway, stay tuned for the next episode of the Untrainables. It's going to be a great one. Have a great day.